Climate activist Anjali Appadurai held a news conference to tell her side of the story before a final decision is made tonight on her candidacy. Chief Elections Officer Elizabeth Cull is recommending she be disqualified for receiving the support of the Dogwood Initiative, an environmental group. Appadurai says rules were changed during the campaign in August to benefit David Eby's campaign.
Her whole case around Dogwood rests on that. A new and controversial interpretation of the rules issued mid-campaign and applied retroactively.
The report says the Dogwood Initiative acted as a third party and used phone banks, texts, emails, and paid advertisements to recruit supporters. The Dogwood Initiative issued a statement in light of the Cull report. Powerful figures in the BC NDP, desperate to avoid debate over their government support for new fracking and pipeline projects, are trying to blow up their own leadership race and smear Dogwood for encouraging people to join the party. There are claims an Appadurai supporter offered to pay for $10 NDP memberships, and some members are also members of other parties, in particular the Green Party. Her campaign held a Zoom meeting just a few hours ago and sent a text to supporters urging New Democrats to speak up. The message is, let her run. A small group of Appadurai supporters rallied in front of the BC legislature and in front of BC NDP headquarters in Vancouver, claiming the death of democracy.
They don't want to see a young climate activist, woman of color, be disqualified on baseless accusations.
As for David Eby, who could soon be Premier of BC and leader of the party.
As for what's happening within the party will work through that process. For me, I'm going to keep campaigning, keep working.
Longtime NDPer and past party president Mo Sahota says people need to follow the rules and the party needs to move on.
I think people sense that there is no one with a strong hand at the helm. And I think they want a leader in there as soon as possible to start giving some direction to the province to help us get through the turbulence that we're about to enter into.
The BC NDP Executive Council is meeting tonight at 6 o'clock to make its final decision on Appadurai's candidacy. An Elections BC investigation into the leadership race is continuing. Meera Bains, CBC News, Victoria.